I need us to talk about like just how are you able to set up like finances to do everything that you're doing? Yeah, because like you found like my trade thing open over there, and that's just first of all, I was just hoping it's gonna buy something at 3,000. I don't know if it's there.
Oh, you
We
better
just
check. In which case,
I say hopefully. I don't think so, but yeah. But anyway, like just financial literacy and how you go about like your finances, because now also moving around and doing all those things, they cost money.
yeah,
Living in London has to be one of the most expensive places to.
it is. It
Yeah.
is.
So if there's any price that starts with close.
Tell me.
No, not yet. Yeah. Let's get to 3,000. And that'll be good for the day. I can say like, thank you, God. So yeah, I'm just waiting for it to go to 3,000 and I can do an auto buy. So we just start at 36. Oh, we're $36 short. That's hopefully. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, back to finances. How are you able to
Yeah.
set up like finances and do everything? No, maybe your German parents are like, from the royal family there and everything. But how are you able to just, because anyone who's like able to move around, spend money in different places, different currencies, they have like some background or there's a way they know about how money works and everything.
I mean, I think it was all like kind of a development, especially like in London. I just started working when I came there. I was working hotels, like making money by the hour. Then I was renting. Obviously, like if it ever came down to shit, my parents definitely would support me. Like I couldn't always count on them, but I was working, I was renting, still renting. And anyway, over like long time, I got better jobs, I switched to event management, got more. But eventually I actually like rented a place in Paddington and I,
What's that? What's that? Paddington.
it's just an area in London.
Sounds expensive. Yeah.
Hold on.
It's just how you pronounce the name. I'm just like,
Well, it is a pretty nice area.
yeah, it
but
sounds like a nice neighborhood. That's all I can say.
I actually love Paddington. I don't live there anymore, but I love it. But I rented a place there and then I actually did an Airbnb. So that's what I'm doing now, like generally. Like I still have that one.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I just rented over Airbnb, and obviously London is such a busy city,
Yeah.
it's rare that you wouldn't have guests. So I set that up, and I actually want to do the same here too, so
Nice.
especially on the coast, like that's like my aim right now. I want to set up like a little Airbnb business.
I like that.
Yeah.
See, young, black, beautiful, independent,
Broke.
hardworking. No, that's so. It's important even for like just even younger girls, like if they're singing on TikTok or anywhere else, just to have that mindset where somebody's talking about like I've set this up. I'm trying to set this up also. Oh, also another thing now. Okay, I don't want to mix up the stories, but as you're setting up something like Airbnb, because like even recently you've noticed like with the floods and everything.
Yeah.
Are you paying attention to that so that when you're picking a place, just in case in the event of, that's one of the reasons why I don't touch land and property. Because I'm always talking about like it's so unpredictable.
Yeah.
And that's why I would rather stick to kind of like digital assets, things that I can manage from anywhere.
Yeah.
Even if they chase me from this country that I love, I can still be able to do my thing somewhere with my phone, with my laptop. That's all I need.
Got it.
Yeah. So do you put into consideration such things, or how do you? Of course, London is a different story, but like even when you're thinking about somewhere like Kenya, you've seen the floods, right?
I've seen it. Yes, I've
seen
seen
how
it.
it's
I've seen
wiping
it,
out
yeah.
people's properties,
Definitely.
businesses.
Definitely. I am taking that into consideration, but I think especially since I'm focusing more on the coast, and obviously it has rainy season, and it's raining like crazy there right now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Have there ever been like, floods as crazy on the coast as there are in Nairobi?
No, even in Nairobi, it's never been like this. It's
Yeah.
never been this crazy. It's the first time, like probably, I don't know how many years we're experiencing something that's actually like killing people, leaving people homeless.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, no, I saw. It's really
So
horrible.
I think maybe put that into consideration.
Definitely, but for me, it's also, especially like with rainy season, which I think is good where when you're in a place where you already kind of know the seasons, rather than if you get surprised by a climatic, incident. Definitely to put like some precautions for like all the rains.
Just in case.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
100%.
I think now even ground level, you have to maybe assess the place properly. Because you can only imagine if you have like a beachfront and then you have your nice furniture and everything, interior, and the next day you just wake up or somebody who's looking after your property, they're like, yo, the whole place is flooded out. We don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So, just interesting. Also now, back to, of course, doing like something like Airbnb in London, right? It's London, right? Yeah. So how much would it fetch? Because I hear rent prices there, it's crazy.
I mean, rent prices really are crazy, and I think it's ridiculous, and it definitely needs to start being regulated in a way, because it doesn't make any sense. But I think actually, like with Airbnb, especially in London,
it doesn't have to be yours. It just be in general, because people then will just be all up your business, calculating everything you're saying. She said, what? Yeah. Just in general, how much would it fetch for you?
Yeah, generally, I think, especially if you're in a busy city, you can definitely make double the rent.
I don't know what that is.
Well, double of whatever you're paying for your place. Like if you have the Airbnb, you can make the rent and that amount on top.
Let's talk numbers. I like talking numbers. I like talking numbers. But that's what I'm saying. It's not yours specifically. We're just talking roughly estimate so that we can break it down. It always opens like a discussion so that now people understand how rent is, like let's say in Kenya, how fair it is. And if you're trying to set up something like, because it makes sense if let's say you're someone who's over there and you're making money probably in this other side, the conversion rate from the pound or if it's euros to Kenya shillings, big also as well.
Yeah.
So how much like typically would rent be in London?
In London, like if you're renting in a nice area, like centrally, and let's say like one bed, centrally would probably be around £2,000.
£2,000.
Yeah.
One bedroom.
Yeah.
So 2 bedroom. Okay, like this apartment here, two bedroom.
If you're like in a really central area, you would probably pay like 3,000.
3,000.
If not more, yeah. But that's like central, Like this is in like with the purpose of attracting short-term rentals.
Also, you want people who are coming in and out, everything, right?
So if you're setting up like a short-term rental thing, it needs like the location is key. It needs to be the best location possible.
That's like one of the factors that you have to consider.
That's the biggest factor. You're better off having a super small. You're better off having a shoebox in the center of the city where everyone wants to be than having a huge place
and nobody's
far out. Because people, they just want convenience, and like travel plays a big part in that. Nobody wants to commute too much. If they can go to Paris and they can stay in the center in a studio, they would rather stay there, but they're right where everything is happening, rather than having a 3-bedroom Airbnb somewhere outside that they're actually not even using, because they are there to see the city. They're not there to stay in the. It's not a like country vacation.
True. Okay, get you.
So if you're looking, if anyone is out, like wants to do like short-term rental vacation, definitely best location possible.
Well, just personally, what like some of the best, not the best, investments that you think are just relevant for you to work with, like at this day and age? Like, what would you invest in? What would you buy? Short term or long term?
What would I buy and invest in?
What would you invest in? What would you buy to hold and maybe sell later?
I mean, definitely.
We're just testing out like your we're not testing your financial literacy. I'm just trying to see like, okay, where your headspace is with when it comes to like finances.
I mean, definitely, I think real estate is always good. Not that I have anything bought yet, but that's definitely like on my agenda. I definitely want to own, and I definitely want to rent, because even though me personally, I hate landlords, but like it is a good way of having like passive income, and also just kind of having like some assets somewhere that are not liquid, and so that's important. Real estate, I think, is really, really good to have. And then also like investing in general. I mean, like I told you earlier, when I saw you trade, you think that I trade.
It's not illegal. We can talk about. We're not moving cocaine from one country to another.
Are we not? What am I here for?
People don't tell me. Yeah, but I'm just trying because a lot of people also come to my podcast to try and understand, because they're always talking about like, teach us how we can invest and everything. And I'm always trying to tell them like, you can pick like high risk assets, and you also have to have like your safety nets, like things that, like just a safe investments. Safe investments to me would be like government bonds. I know the rates will be consistent. Our government is I don't think it's gonna file for bankruptcy anytime soon, or like default on its bonds and everything. And then, of course, you have your cryptos. You can go into crypto. You can go to stocks and everything.
Yeah.
Because I'm always looking at it as like we always have our phones with us 24/7.
Exactly.
There's social media and everything.
Yeah, so many opportunities to make.
So why not like, just get into like even like the way we were talking about like maybe indices, commodities and securities, and try and just buy and flip or buy, hold, and then sell later.
Definitely,
why not?
definitely, yeah.
So what's your interest in when it comes to like, let's say, digital assets? Yeah.
I mean, for like the past 2 years or 2.5 years, I've traded on MetaTrader 4. Literally just indices, so like the Dow Jones and S&P 500.
Yeah.
But before that, I also tried options, so like stock option just on your regular stocks. Also S&P 500, so like Tesla and Amazon and Google and everyone that's in the S&P. Which I think, there's so many courses out there that you can take, so many,
even
so
YouTube,
much.
Right?
Exactly. I learned everything from YouTube and Twitter, to be honest. I learned so much, and if you really like put effort into it, you can make like some nice, extra money to utilize. And I think long term, like I don't love trading, it's kind of like I still, even after all this time, it's exactly like it's nerve wracking and anxiety inducing.
Yeah.
But it, like if you manage your risk, you can definitely make like some nice extra profit. And if you then take that and invest it in, like long term stable
assets, right?
And I think that's good. Either you buy something, or you, like you say, you invested in bonds, or you just invested in the S&P.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then now another thing
but
about
we're still
this.
working on that, guys.
Yeah.
I'm talking about all of that.
It's
so like I have all of these things.
No, it's just and that's the thing with finances. You're always learning something every day. And I'm always telling like some of my friends or people who follow me, like it's just that door once you open, like it's so interesting, because like all these things that you see that are affecting things worldwide, if it's gold prices, if it's oil, like it actually affects your real numbers, real time when you're doing it. And then also like how the taxes, because I have to ask this. I hear like the taxes there are crazy, whether it's in, whether you're doing property, whether you're doing, of course, like your stocks and everything. I hear the capital gains tax crazy. But how just taxes in general, like
no, I
if
mean,
you're
you have
living in
income
Germany
tax.
and
Yeah, I mean in the UK, I'm actually not too sure about Germany anymore because I haven't been there in 7 years. But like in the UK,
7 years.
Yeah.
Where do you visit? Your parents are still in Germany?
Yeah, but I mean I don't work, so I don't have like I don't work in Germany, so
7 years.
Yeah, but when I was there, I was 15, 16. I didn't look at my taxes,
Oh, no,
I think
no,
I didn't even
no,
pay taxes.
No, I'm just saying like about them. Do you like, how do they miss you?
Of course they miss.
Or do you see them?
I do visit every month.
Oh, okay.
But like
okay.
I just mean like I can't
I was
tell you
just
about
like,
taxes.
I was just like, what are you talking about?
Of course I visit. I'm just saying I can't talk about taxes in Germany because last time I received a paycheck and like actually looked into the system was 8 years ago.
Oh, okay. So how about like now, like
UK.
let's say, UK. How
no,
is
so
it
like UK, you have income tax, and then that's obviously depending on how much you earn. Like the percentage goes. I think standard is 20%, and then it in increments it increases up to 45%.
Depending on where you fall in and how much you earn, right?
Exactly, depending on how much you earn.
Oh, okay.
So I think 45% is for anyone above like, I think 150K. Could also be 120, but somewhere in that region. So 45 is like up there. No, I think 150 50. 120 and a half would be brutal. But anyway, yeah, so that's that. But then capital gains tax is only 10%. So that's not too bad, yeah.
Okay, well, that's okay.
Yeah, that's
okay.
okay.
That's
yeah.
okay. You know how much tax crypto is in Kenya?
How much? 30?
How? What's
30?
your estimate if you were to guess?
30.
0.
What?
0.
Really?
We don't have policies yet. Yes.
Oh my
So
God.
it's 0.
Oh, really?
0.
Oh my God, I thought 30 because I know that Airbnb tax or like short-term rental tax is 30% here, which is
here.
crazy. Yeah.
It's 30.
Or like, not yet, but they want to implement
Oh, that's
it.
what they want to
Exactly,
implement.
that's what they want to raise it to 30%.
Wait, for
Like
the same
Airbnbs.
in London, what's their tax for Airbnb?
I think it falls under income tax.
So the same.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad. But that's what I'm saying. Like for us, we still don't have policies for crypto, so you can use it to build your wealth and
Oh,
everything.
really?
Come on. These loopholes, man.
Oh, damn. Why are you only
these
telling me this
loopholes.
now?
I'm telling you now,
We have
you
3
know.
hours in the...
If you don't know, now you know. Now you know. But it's just one of those things, and I think like it's almost like a benefit for anybody who's coming in. Now they can just, so if you understand like just trading, buying and selling, you can easily just buy and sell and use almost the same concept that you're using probably for MetaTrader.
Yeah.
Just move the same concept to something like Binance, and you can just like flip crypto on and off, make
That's
a little bit of
nice.
extra cash. Take your vacations here and there, go to Zanzibar. You know what I'm talking about, you know?
I want to go to Zanzibar.
Well, Zanzibar
Who's
is
taking
beautiful.
me?
Zanzibar is beautiful.
Oh,
We'll put it out there.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll put it out there. And now let me see how much. Okay, we have kind of like